Hi, Divine Feminines. I unpacked some more of my crystals finally. So we have my actual dowel crystal here. It's a very, very special 7-face crystal. And I also got my house cleaned yesterday, so everything is put away. I might get a few advice cards out, but they're not on the table right now. So let's just take a peek. Turtle spirit. Oh, wasp. And 62164. 3. Armadillo. Interesting. Oh, poor little masculines. They are having a very painful awakening here. Very painful understanding of things. Let's see. Look. That's so interesting. Transformation thought. I'm not going to take it. It was an 1111 and a 44. Okay. King, divine masculine. Path of least resistance, choose ease and grace. So 888877. Blossoming, one with self. Dark night of the soul. I think dark night of the soul is over. Mystical messages, follow the signs. Awareness, crystal clear vision. This is what I have been getting. I think you guys know I don't remember what I channel. Look at that. I don't know. I feel like your loyalty, your love, your pure heart, your... Look. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. We had King of Cups and now we have the Empress, both with the 6 of Cups. Oh, that was like sliding doors moment right there. That was crazy. Okay. Yeah, they miss you. Miss you so much. They miss you so much. And I think that your inner masculine's coming into alignment. And you're really stepping into some beautiful power here. So White Lotus, very ascended. Queen of Wands, Hermit, coming out of your shell here. Ace of Wands, 5 of Wands, the Devil. You just can't get away from the devil forever, though. The devil's going to show up, I tell you. It's just going to. 9 of Cups, 2 of Wands, Page of Swords, the Moon, and the 6 of Cups. 7 of Swords, 9 of Wands, 8 of Cups. Yeah, these aren't great cards. The Fool and the Hangman and the World with the King of Cups. He's trying to decide what to do, and he's kind of stuck between, look at that. It's the 0 and the 21 card. That's crazy. He's stuck on what to do. I'm kind of in shock right now. Now I'm going to have to get my other cards out because I'm not sure that I've ever had the World and the Fool come out like that together. So we definitely see that he's in his feelings, trying to make decisions about what's going on. The only 3 cards upright in this are 9 of Cups, 6 of Cups, and the Devil. 9, 6, and then the Devil is 15. It makes 6. You have the 9 here, too. You have the 18 here. So you have 9, 9, 9, 6, 6, 2, 5. 7, 8. So we have telepathy here. They want this with the full moon and pink. Wow. So much inner child energy. Just crazy. I almost want to say, this card, of course, here has a child on it. The one card, is it here? Do we have it? There was a card. No. The 1-5, I think, has the 2 inner children on it. I feel like he realizes that he took a very wrong turn. Okay, so we always talk about the high road and the low road. And Spirit's kind of presenting us with the 3rd road here. The 3rd road is like inaction, non-action. They're saying not inaction, non-action. For a lot of you, something's like resonating, like echoing. Oh, I'm going to get distracted. For a lot of you, there may have been no action for a long time. Reach out to me, please. I'm planning on calling you. Not now. I feel connected to you. You hurt my feelings. I'm falling in love. Why did you leave? That was the one that was on the bottom of the deck. I touched it. It made me feel this echo. You scared the shit out of me. I'm lost without you. I feel you're unpredictable. You're a great friend. Why are you unpredictable? Why is this a problem, Spirit? Why? Oh, control. So, again, we have a reading without swords here. We have no swords, we have no pentacles. We just have wands and cups. But we do have cards of introspection, the Moon and the Hermit. Oh, wait, we do have a Page of Swords. Okay. I don't know why. I'm like, why are they drawing my attention to swords again? Swords. You see how the Page of Swords is in reverse here. There's something about you stepping into the power that I was talking about with the King that it may be even more intimidating than like the Queen energy you were in, or the... Here's the thing that's coming up that makes this all kind of puzzle piece together. It's that they come from a toxic family system. And if it's not a full toxic family system, then it's like they were taught some toxic habits for sure, along the way that they learned some toxic habits. It's weird because, so we have Libra and the Sun. Prayers always heard. Feeling insecure. So, okay. On the inside, they feel insecure in a lot of ways. They feel very... I feel like they adapted these coping mechanisms, the way that they act, in order to appear like bigger. I feel like you've always seen through that really easily. That's been coming through a lot, actually. You know, Moon in reverse is kind of secrets, you know, known. I'm getting that with the Ace of Wands too. I don't even feel like you use it against them or do anything with it. Like, they're part of them, what they're struggling with, it feels like to me right now. It's like, you're always a really good person. If the karmic, I don't know why they're comparing this, but it's like, if the karmic had what you have, she would like manipulate and take everything and adapt it to fit the situation. But like, And that feels familiar, right? That feels normal. You see the devil with the Six of Cups. The toxicity is normal, and yet in between those two things is the clair card. You have the telepathy card and you have the clair card and the inner child card. It's like we are entering this age of knowing. It's not an age of information, because anyone can basically have any information now. The information isn't the gatekeep thing, but not everybody understands how all the information fits together, or the connections, or the systems, or the creativity involved in like different things. And part of what he's waking up to is that it's this like surface versus the authentic him. I will say that this is sometimes I read and it's like all about the divine feminine, and right, this reading, I feel like it's really about him and how you relate. It's so strange because it's like he's had this epiphany. He used to feel insecure around you because it was like he wasn't good enough, but the good enough that he was judging was based on everybody else's criteria. And what he woke up to is that you just wanted him, and you always saw him as himself. Like, you saw the whole him from the very beginning. How does he know this? There's some truth that is being revealed here to him, that he knows the whole you too. It's like this connection. It's like omnipresent. It's weird, like, you think of God as omnipresent. It's kind of like, it's not, obviously the sun isn't omnipresent because the sun goes away for us. Oh, I see. But what he's figuring out is that even when the sun's away, it's still there if you have the right perspective, right? Even in your guys' separation, this connection is still there. It's unbreakable. So I get really strong feeling, again, like I did yesterday, that he knows that he's gonna have to do something he doesn't want to do. And that is that he's either gonna have to humble himself or apologize or something. Like, I don't think, look, see, I wish I was braver. I'm scared you'll leave or hurt me. We're a lot alike and we're so different. Indeed. Indeed, this is the truth. Or opposites, but exactly the same. The rabbit, imagine sleeping next to you. Pluto, Aquarius, gold. If I called, would you answer? I don't know. In the feminine energy, I'm getting something so strong right now. It's almost like unmessable with. It's almost just so steady and sure. Feels like that whole Four of Wands thing has been completed. There's something about you. It's like they're spinning a roulette wheel and the little marble is bouncing all over the place. And it's kind of like you already know what's going to happen, but that doesn't stop it from happening, because you also know that you have to like go through this. It's there is this like element of gambling involved here, where you're facing this thing of, okay, part of me has wanted this experience again, but part of me also like promised myself I would do it better, or I would do it different, or I wouldn't fall for the same tricks, or I wouldn't be triggered. Triggered seems to be coming up as very important, because they're saying roulette, but then they're also saying like Russian roulette, and it's like, here's the question you want answered, I think. Can he choose not to be toxic? And I think the answer that you're going to find is no. But you have to ask yourself that same question. Can I choose not to be toxic? And the toxicity seems to be coming from not being 100% authentic and caring about the outcome. Where the goal is, can I unconditionally express my love for this person? That means I tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. And it doesn't matter what happens. It doesn't matter if he walks away. It doesn't matter if he stays. It doesn't matter if he laughs at me. Because the truth is, there's something driving this that's very, very passionate. It's driving a huge amount of change. It's super intense. And they're bringing it back to feeling insecure. And it's like, what's shifting is that something inside of him that was insecure about showing his true self, and obviously you went through this already, is now, it's like it's flip-flopped. It's like, now I'm insecure about not showing my true self. It's like, why do people want me to be fake? I don't want those people in my life. And this is from you. And it feels like they keep bringing up puzzle pieces, and I think it's from this ant card. It's like you have the next piece of the puzzle, and somehow intuitively he knows that he has to be triggered. And he has been resisting that. And I think he's seen negative consequences from those actions. And it's like he wants to stop fighting that, because we see here the Five of Wands reversed with the Moon reversed. It's like, I mean, you can't, Libra is justice and the Sun is, Leo, and it's like, but this truth must come out. That's the feeling I get. And from the cards I see here, though again, we don't have love cards here. It's been a while since I've seen love cards. I mean, we saw the King of Cups. Yes, that's a loving card. But I haven't seen love cards in a while. And the Six of Cups, it is a loving card. But you know what I'm talking about. We haven't seen the Ace of Cups. We haven't seen the Two of Cups. And it's like part of him knows he has to bring this bit of energy back to you. And I don't know why. But it is a piece of the puzzle. No. Like the last 2 times I've read, I have gotten this pulling sensation in my ear, which is very weird. And it may have come that he may have talked to a friend that said something to him. I mean, there are signs here that you definitely could get like a drunk text or a booty call or something like that. Like I could see that happening. Could ask you for money maybe. That's something that would happen. Usually that's an indication that his self-worth is not great. Interesting. I'm not good at communicating my feelings, and now is not the right time. You're so beautiful. Your smile makes me melt. No one makes me feel the way you do. I'm sorry for lying to you. I send you telepathic messages. Can't get you out of my head. I'm overcoming childhood trauma. I don't know. These cards are giving me a feeling. See, I pretend I don't care because I care too much. I'm still healing wounds from a past relationship. Is that it's not fully like embodied here. It's not fully on board. It's not fully like healed for sure. It feels like he's saying the right things and putting on this kind of facade, but ultimately I don't think he is exactly where you would want him to be, because I do see that there are real feelings here, and is a real need. Like it feels, I will say the word imminent, like he knows if he wants to move forward, and he does. There's been a lot of painful things that have happened to him that he doesn't want to sit in that pain anymore. And he knows you're part of the solution. And he may tell you some truths. But he may also tell you some lies or some half-truths, because he hasn't fully, I do think he understands that there's value in him being real. I don't think he's fully there yet. This is the second card of playfulness. See? Unrequited love. If you felt unrequited in this love, I think that's going to be addressed. If you had a situation where you were getting to know each other, the chemistry was really strong, and you were, I think you were worried about the red flags here, but it felt very aligned. I think you're going to be getting some answers about why he went away, or stopped talking, or stopped giving, or things changed dramatically quickly. You have a lot of inner child cards here. I feel really strongly that he has accepted some of his feelings and some of his inner child like wounding, and done a little bit of the unraveling here about why he's codependent, why he chooses toxic relationships. That seems to be very prevalent. It's like, and just because you're aware of it doesn't mean that all of a sudden non-toxic relationships feel really good and you're safe, right? There's a reason they feel safe, because they've been a part of your life since you were little. And though it does appear that he's walking away from some things, I don't know that if he returns to you to have this conversation, that it's necessarily that he's going to stay. I mean, this is a very strong indication that he won't. Seven of Swords reversed, the Knight of Wands, and the Eight of Cups. I mean, I can't really get around the fact that if he comes back to have a conversation, he probably will leave again. And there's a lesson in that for you. There's still more work around self-abandonment that you need to do. There's still more inner child work. You know, I know it probably feels like you never stop doing it. But we have to like do it and then integrate it, right? It's not, I say that all the time, but it's like you can't do shadow work like unendingly. It's too intense. It comes up in layers and it heals in layers, and that's just the way it goes. So let's see what Ascended Masters are working with us. Inanna, the Queen of Heaven and Earth. I have nothing to hide. Do you see? I see and accept all that I am. This is exactly what I was talking about. Exactly. It's like he has seen that you've seen him. And this feels better. I'm not going to say it's not scary. The Mother of God, Mary of Nazareth, I am blessed. My courage gives birth to the divine. That card hasn't come up in a long time. And we got the most magical of all, Isis, the goddess of magic. Sexual energy is sacred. My pleasure is a prayer that brings me back to life. He definitely wants to connect with you on that level if that's something that is in your relationship. Vajragandhi, the essence of all Buddhas. I have power to make each moment sacred. Everything is material for my liberation. And I've been getting this message so strongly, like in my personal life. It's like spirituality and material reality are all the same energy. And I know a lot of spiritual people, wow, don't really think that, but that's the way it's shown to me. Like there's no hierarchy of anything. There's nobody better than anybody else. It's just not the way it is. So wow, you've got Cernunnos, the life force, the masculine. It's a second masculine card for the feminine. Express your driving passion. Sensual and sexual powers are increased. So your healing that you're doing around your inner divine masculine is, oh my God, double, is really strong. Teacher awakens. You have something important to share. Follow the inner call and don't let anything stop you. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm in shock. That is crazy. Double Isis. Your dream, visions, and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused. Wow. That's some crazy stuff right there, you guys. Dwal cool. Dharma unfolding. Remember that you are on a path. And I said that in the reading, I think, take one step at a time to happiness. And there is a lot about choosing happiness here. It's like the subtext of this reading. The way that you choose the happiness, it's very important, you know? The premise upon which you... Ooh, wow. Those are some beautiful cards that fell out. The way that you choose happiness, you know, it's based on like what you believe will bring you happiness. So we have Pneumite, the healer, Malachite, healing, and Libyan Tektite gold, manifestation. You have pink tourmaline, forgiveness. You may need to, wow, Jesus. You may need to forgive. Wow, Dioptase, heart healing. You may need to forgive him. You may need to forgive yourself. You may need to forgive others. He has citrine abundance, and then around you guys is black tourmaline protection. I'm still missing one deck here because I put them all away. The dragon deck. Oh well, we'll live without. Oh no, it's right here. Okay, I am in shock about Isis. Oh, we got double, double, and double. Okay. You have blue dragon from the Pleiades, prepares you to accept source healing, accept a heart activation, give and receive healing. Wow. Source dragon, so the highest, most magical dragon, attunes you to the infinite. Be still in the silence. Magic can happen. Be in the moment. The silver lunar dragon bathes you in divine feminine light. Come into balance and practice peace, harmony, and cooperation, and expand your causal chakra. Bottom of the deck is the lilac fire dragon, transmutes to the power of divine love. Open up to transcendent love and enlightenment. Purity of heart brings peace, hope, and joy. And then we'll get a few messages here. Okay, deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. I felt that in the reading. Only time will tell. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. You got forgiveness again. Wait. Yeah, so just, they're really emphasizing one step at a time. One step at a time. If there's a sign, or if there is contact, or I feel it's imminent right now, it's, you know, probably not for everyone, but for most. Time never matters. So, yeah, you may feel like responding right away. I've said this so many times. Take a day. Take 6 hours, take 2 days. It doesn't matter. Take until you don't feel triggered in your chakras, triggered in your energy. Pull all your energy back into your sacral. Don't make the decision, you know, on what you think you should do. For it's only being true to yourself that you can be true to others. You want him to be honest with you? Be honest. But be honest for your own valuation, for your own self. Like, don't be honest so you think it's going to get something out of him. You know, I feel like this is too rudimentary for you, but they're highlighting this, like, wait until you feel like you can give your honesty in a totally grounded, I can't get the word. Like, not a codependent way, just as a sovereign being, you can give the truth, and that's enough. You don't need a response. You don't need validation. You don't need anything for it, because it is your truth. They're just really emphasizing this. Don't give more than you need to. Like, don't give so much that you feel unstable. Don't give so much. It's like, you don't need to play that game. You just need to give. You don't need to be cold. You don't need to be too warm. You just need to be truthful and honest and be who you are. And like, they're telling me, like, be clear. Be transparent. Don't do it to be manipulative. Be strong. Be grounded. Be stable. You know, because in a lot of ways, this is like a Four of Wands, right? The four corners. You don't have to wonder what's there because you can see everything. And in a lot of ways, we've been like conditioned to try to be like mysterious or don't give everything away. That games like that won't work with your divine masculine. All right, that's all I have to say. Bye for now.